Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. By now, most of us are at least somewhat familiar with the ongoing tension between NewJeans, their agency Adore, and the overarching label Hybe. The headlines have been filled with everything from leaked documents to contract disputes, and while the major plotlines are already out there, a smaller, more subtle event recently caught the attention of fans and it's been sparking a lot of discussion online. So, let's talk about Danielle Marsh's recent public appearance in Brisbane, which has become a surprising topic of debate. In early May 2025, Danielle was spotted at a local church in Brisbane, Australia, her hometown. What began as a few fan-taken photos quickly turned into a hot topic after several clips surfaced online. The footage showed Danielle smiling and interacting with people, signing NewJeans albums and CDs, and taking pictures with fans. From the footage, it appeared to be a somewhat informal fan signing, or meet and greet, but what stood out most was the location. Many were surprised to see such a fan-centric event taking place at a church, a place typically associated with worship, reflection, and spiritual gatherings rather than entertainment or promotional activities. This raised questions among netizens about the appropriateness of hosting or participating in a fan event in a religious setting. Some individuals expressed discomfort, stating that churches are sacred spaces and should not be used for self-promotion or celebrity-related events. Others pointed out that churches, particularly community ones, are often multi-purpose venues that sometimes host events like community fairs, youth meetups, and even concerts. It's important to note that there has been no official confirmation that the event was organized as a formal fan meeting. It's unclear whether Danielle had planned the gathering or if fans simply showed up after learning she would be attending the church service. Another detail that sparked discussion was the presence of a man who appeared in several clips alongside Danielle. Some fans quickly recognized him from past NewJeans airport arrivals and speculated that he was an Adore staff member who had reportedly left Hybe to continue working with CEO Min Jin during the ongoing conflict. His appearance led some to question why Danielle, who was technically on hiatus from official group activities, was in contact with someone believed to be affiliated with Adore, especially during such a sensitive time. For some, this raised concerns that the group, or at least individual members, might still be working with Min Jin behind the scenes despite the legal tensions. Others argued that staff members often remain in touch with artists for logistical or safety reasons, especially when they are in public spaces, and that his presence could have been purely supportive or personal. This part of the incident has arguably stirred up the most heated reactions. A growing number of netizens have voiced frustration over what they see as a deliberate, unsanctioned fan signon that allegedly took place without the permission of Hybe or Adore, and potentially in violation of ongoing court rulings and internal agreements. Critics pointed to the fact that multiple fans were seen holding full-size NewJeans albums and CDs, which Danielle signed during the interaction. To many, this wasn't something that could have happened by chance. They argued that it's highly unlikely so many people would happen to bring official merch to a church service unless they already knew she would be there. This led to accusations that Danielle may have orchestrated a quiet, off-the-record fan sign, indirectly challenging the authority of the company and further complicating the already tense legal situation between NewJeans, Adore, and Hybe. Some went as far as to say that Danielle was acting outside of the legal boundaries previously set during court proceedings, potentially blurring the line between private appearances and unofficial promotional activity. For these individuals, this was more than just a casual meet and greet. It felt like a public move against the system carried out without corporate oversight. However, many fans, especially Bunnies, rushed to defend her. They claimed the interaction appeared natural and unplanned. According to them, Danielle may have simply been attending the church service like any other member of the community when she was recognized by a few passionate fans. Bunnies explained that K-pop fans often carry albums in hopes of a lucky encounter, and they believe the moment was just that, a lucky coincidence, not a coordinated event. They also stressed that Danielle is still a person entitled to freedom of movement and interaction, especially in her hometown. Without an official statement from Danielle, Hybe, or Adore, the exact nature of what happened remains unclear, but that hasn't stopped the online speculation from intensifying. Given the current climate of tension between NewJeans and their labels, every move the members make, intentional or not, is being watched closely. What might have once seemed like a harmless fan interaction now takes on a more complicated tone, with fans and critics alike trying to decipher whether it was a sign of independence, rebellion, or just a normal church visit that got blown out of proportion. Regardless of what the real story is, this incident reflects a broader theme that continues to define the NewJeans Adore Hybe saga uncertainty. With legal battles underway, conflicting loyalties, and limited communication from the group itself, it's no wonder that fans are eager to read between the lines. So, was it an innocent hangout, a low-key fan meet, a quiet act of defiance, or just an overanalyzed moment in a tense situation? Honestly, without concrete answers, it's hard to say. What we do know is that Danielle's appearance at a church in Brisbane has added yet another layer of complexity to an already tangled web of speculation and concern, whether you see it as strategic or serendipitous. One thing's for sure, the eyes of the K-pop world are still very much on NewJeans. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Was this event overblown, or is there more going on behind the scenes? Either way, I'll be keeping an eye on how this unfolds. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates. See you in the next one.